everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all really well and staying safe. I am so excited to finally give you a grand tour of our new home. I am so sorry as well that it has taken this long for me to finally get the video together, but as you can imagine, things have been rather hectic. It's just been a very busy couple of days. I think we've now been here just over 2 weeks, so things are starting to take shape. We've decorated a few rooms and stuff like that, and things are coming together nicely. So yeah, I am really sorry about that. The move and everything went really well. Our removal guys were fantastic, and completion happened I think by 10:30 on the day we were moving. So yeah, everything just, it was all kind of like going so fast, and I was gonna film it and then I was like, I'm so busy. I was literally on my own because Matt was working, and yeah, I just didn't have time. So I'm sorry about that, but I will have inserted some pictures as I've been talking so you can kind of see what was going on if you weren't following on the day over on my Instagram. But anyway, I will not waffle because this is quite a long house tour, but sit back, enjoy, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, so let's start off in the hallway. It's a good size hallway which leads off to all the rooms that are downstairs with a little cupboard underneath. We haven't got any flooring down in here yet, but we're having the flooring installed this week. We're having some herringbone, like engineered wood. It's gonna look lovely. And then I also need to sort out getting a carpet runner on the stairs, but I need to decide on the colour scheme first and what we're going to be doing in here before I can choose it really, but it's not a bother at the moment. It looks fine, it all does the job. So we've got Matt's office in here. We've got a downstairs loo in here. I just turned the light off, turn the light on. We've got a downstairs loo, which is also going to have the same flooring. And we're going to take the tiles off and do some bits and bobs in there with that one. And if we turn around, you can see the front door, which is lovely and big with lovely windows either side, and then a little like console table that I've put here for now, along with a lamp that's just there for now. Obviously I haven't done much styling because we have only been living here like 10 days. So yeah, it just looks a little bit like this. That room there goes off into the living room, but we won't go in there yet because Olivia's in there at the moment, but it looks a little bit like this. So where we will go though is into the kitchen. Now this kitchen is a lot bigger than our old kitchen, shall we say. And there's Bella, bless her. She's settled in nicely, haven't you, Bells? She's a good girl. She just likes sitting up places at the moment, but once she goes outside, she won't be sitting on the table anymore, will you, Bella? So this is the kitchen from this way. You can probably see it a bit better. It's a really good size, and it's got these lovely glass doors. We've got glass doors here, and we've also got a pair of double glass doors here as well, which I'll show you from the other end shortly. And then it has patio doors as well, which go out onto the garden, which is rather snowy at the moment, which is lovely. And yeah, it looks a little bit like this. We've got some styling over here that I have started. This table used to be in our hallway at the old house, but it looks really good here. I need to get the mirror up on the wall, but I really like that there. I just need to work out what I'm going to do with the radiator, because there's so many radiators in this house and they're all kind of like positioned, and you don't actually get a single wall anywhere. Like any walls that are free have radiators on them. It's really strange. So I need to work out what I'm going to do with them, and I would really like to change them up to more kind of like cast iron style, but that might just be something that we do over time. So for now I've just kind of like put this unit in front of it and hidden it out of the way. We've got our old dining table in here. Honestly, please, anyone who's worried, I do wipe down the table before we eat in the evening, because this, look at her. Poor cat has nowhere to go. She can't go outside, so yeah, she just takes refuge on the dining table for whatever reason. But anyway, we've got our old dining table in here, and there's a light fitting above it. We just need to decide what we're going to do. I know we're going to have some new dining chairs. We're going to get them very soon, and we want to kind of like sand back the table to its original wood colour, and then whitewash it and have it looking really natural and tie in quite nicely with the wood worktops. Yeah, so going further into the kitchen, we've got our fridge, and we've just got so much storage space. It just keeps going and going and going, and I love it. It makes such a difference in comparison to the old house. We literally used to like cram stuff in, whereas now we've got cupboards that are virtually empty, so it is a nice change. Here at the moment I've just styled up some bits, but I'm probably going to put some shelving or something up here that I can then style properly, and I think it will look really good. And we've got this huge window in front of the sink that overlooks the garden, and it's so nice to have that, because again at the old house our kitchen window used to just look out at a fence. So this is really, it's just really nice to get all the light in as well. I have kind of, not styled, but I have organised the cupboards in some way. If you want to know more about that, I have saved that over on my Instagram, so you can go and have a look and see where everything is. But I have to say, one of my biggest things that I love is this like larder cupboard. Like, I love the larder cupboard. I'm obsessed with it, it's so handy. And then above we've got like all Matt's proteins and some bits and bobs in there. It's just great. But yeah, we've got a utility that goes off to the side. I'm not going in there very often at the moment because that's where the cat's litter is, and yeah, pregnant women aren't allowed to be around cat's litter, so I try and avoid it as much as possible. So this is the kitchen from this way. Again, you can see the size of it and the scale of it. We've got some recycling in here that we need to get rid of. We've just run out of space. Our garage is full, as you can imagine, with like just all our garden furniture that would normally be outside, because you can't see it, but our garden is actually just mud, so we can't leave our garden furniture outside at the moment. So it's all in the garage. So we're just kind of trying to slowly break down some recycling, and we're gonna have to go to the recycling centre this week, I think. But it's fine for now. We've only lived here 10 days, like I say, so nothing is going to be perfect, but yeah, you can see that it has a really nice look. And one thing that we both agree on with this house that we didn't think we would truly appreciate is having this flow into the living room. Sort of, as you can see, Olivia's watching cartoons, and normally the doors are open, and it just means that if I'm in the kitchen, that I can hear her, I can pop my head round, I can see her, and we just feel that there's just a lovely flow. And I think one of the things we love even more is Olivia absolutely loves like running through here, around the living room, and then through the hallway and back round. And we're just imagining, you know, next year, once the baby's a bit older, that there will be lots of fun happening with running around in circles through the house. So yeah, it's a really, really lovely room, and I just can't wait for it to all kind of come together in my vision and how I'm imagining it. So yeah, lovely. But let's go and kick Olivia out of the living room temporarily and go and have a look in there. Okay, we are now in the living room. I've just asked Olivia to go into the kitchen for a bit because she didn't want to be on camera, but you can see how beautiful this room is. It is so bright and airy and spacious, and it's so different from our old house. We absolutely love it in here. I'm just gonna turn the lights on. If you follow me on Instagram again, you will have seen we had these installed pretty much the day after we moved in. We had 2 pendant lights in here before, and then now we've got these beautiful spotlights, and the electrician is coming this week to put a dimmer on for us so we can use them in the evening. But yeah, they make all the difference in here. But yeah, I love this room. We've got these beautiful patio doors that go out onto the garden. I've got big plans for the garden. Got some ideas that I'm going to start putting together, but we need to get some turf down ready for summer. But it'll look lovely out there once we've done, so the view will look a lot nicer. But if we turn around, you can see there's the kitchen doors that lead into this space. So we've got our old furniture in here at the moment, and it looks it looks good for now, but I think we are going to be changing things. I'm going to be working with Claire Garner, who is an interior designer. She very kindly offered to do like a virtual interior design of this room for me because I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I've never used an interior designer before either, so I'm excited to see what she comes up with. I absolutely love her style, so I'm sure she's going to design me something which is perfect. And for such a big room and such a focal point of the house, I think it's important to get it right. But I'll run you through a couple of our plans for in here already. One of them being that we're going to get the TV and we're going to put it above the fireplace. I think that's going to make all the difference. And this area here will then become kind of like the zone for where the children can play. We're going to get some good storage across here, maybe a bookcase or a kind of like a larder looking kind of thing with shelving and stuff, and so we can then store everything we want over this end. Would really like to change the fireplace eventually, but right now it's fine. It looks lovely. I'm just not keen on the wood. Like, I think it's too beachy, but we'll see if Claire incorporates it or what she decides. We've got our larger sofa running along this wall here, and it fits perfectly. We need to get some electricity put here because we don't have electricity on this wall. So we'd like some sort of ceiling lights, or not ceiling lights, wall lights across there. And then this end you have a beautiful bay window, which at the moment looks at the butt of my car, but normally my car is pushed up further towards the garage so you can't see it, but it has this incredible view that overlooks the whole of like where we live, and it gives you a better idea of kind of like how our house is different to our old house. We used to have cars like zooming past, and now we've just got like 2 neighbours who would potentially need to leave their houses, but with lockdown I think only one of them goes to work, so it's really quiet. And there's horses beyond there, there's a nice park. It's really lovely here, really, really lovely. The plan over here is we are going to put in a like a window seat, again with more storage, like some drawers underneath and a nice cushion. And we're going to have shutters on the windows, and it will just look really lovely, classy, elegant. That's my plan for this corner over here. And I'm sure Claire will agree with me, that's what we're going to do. And then this unit here is from IKEA, but it will be changed probably into more of a another bookshelf maybe, but I also want something that's quite removable because I would like to have a designated spot for where our Christmas tree is going to go each year. I know it sounds ridiculous. I would have had it here, but I think now we're going to have the window seat. That's definitely what will be here. So the Christmas tree being in the corner here or over down there is the options at the moment. But yeah, this room is just, it's everything. It's so lovely. So I'm going to quickly hijack Matt's office because he is working from home at the moment. So this is the office, which is downstairs. He painted it the other day in this really dark colour. It's like a dark bluey black colour. It's called Sooty Lashes, and it's from Valspar. And then he got a new light fitting, and yeah, he's making it his own, bless him. In here we've got this cupboard with the electric box in it. It's going to be a cleaning cupboard slash storage cupboard of some kind. And then we also have another cupboard under here, again, do something with it. I'd really like to like cut this out like we did at the old house and have the drawers put in, but we'll think about it for the moment. But it's a really nice room, and it's got the second staircase. Now this second staircase has been a talking point for many people, asking me where it is. So there's our hallway staircase that leads to the upstairs. You come into Matt's office, and here is the second staircase. So the second staircase, let me get around the big pile of coats. It has got this space above the garage, the annex, or Matt's wing as we're calling it. It is a huge space, and as you can see, it's pretty much still full of boxes that we are yet to unpack. We've got a lot of baby stuff over there, we've got a lot of Olivia's stuff over here, we've got a lot of my stuff and decorations and Matt's stuff, and there's just stuff everywhere which we need to sort through. But it is a fabulous room, it really is. We are going to turn this into probably kind of like a cinema, snug kind of room, with a pool table, and we want to have a bar in the corner, so like when we've got people around we can entertain them. But really it's just a space for Matt to come and watch football. Yeah, he's also been practicing swinging a golf club up here, as he really wants to turn it into like a golf simulator or something like that. So watch this space. But yeah, below us downstairs is the garage, and that should give you a better idea. Our garage fits 2 cars, so I'll give you an idea of how big this space is. So if you can't gauge it on camera, the room is pretty big, and I think it'll only look bigger once we take everything out of it and start putting in sofas and TVs and things like that. It should look fabulous, and I think he wants to paint it in the same colour as he has painted his office, maybe a shade darker actually. It's a very dark, moody man space, but once the flooring all gets installed and bits and bobs, it's gonna look so nice up here. Now we've done up here, let's go upstairs. Okay, so as we come upstairs, we have got the landing, which leads off into all of the bedrooms, etc. And at the top of the very stairs, we have got Olivia's bedroom. Now, Olivia's bedroom was my priority to decorate. I wanted to get her settled before the baby arrived, and just to make sure that she felt like the house was home. And she's doing really, really well. She loves sleeping in here. She snoozes for hours. But also the room is just looking so beautiful. We have painted it in Farrow and Ball Calamine, which we had colour matched at Decorating Centre online. I will try and link it below for you. It's a beautiful soft pink. It's so lovely. It's super busy in here. We've got all her shelving up over here in the corner. Yeah, this is going to be, she's got lots more storage than she did in her old bedroom, and the room is just so much bigger, with a beautiful view outside of the horses and of the park. We've got a few things left to do in here which are being done this week. We've got the wallpaper going up, and the wallpaper that I have chosen is this wallpaper. You can't see it very well, but it's called Ava, and it's the linen colour from Sandberg. This was very kindly gifted to me, so I'm very fortunate for that. It's going to look beautiful. And then we are going to put a canopy above her bed and some more of these gold stars scattered around the room. I haven't fully decided how I'm going to dress that corner yet, but you know, some things can wait. But we've also put our old wardrobe from the study in this room, and it's just really given Olivia a lot more storage space. She's able to hang up all her clothes and then have space underneath for toys and stuff as well. And then on this side she's got her princess dresses and things. And then this is her old unit from Top Furniture that she had in her old bedroom. It looks small in here and it used to look really big in the other one. So yeah, I think the most important thing, and thing that we love the most about this room though, is that she's got so much floor space to play, and it's brilliant. It's such a room that she will grow up in and just have lots of fun in. So as we come out of Olivia's bedroom back onto the landing, you might notice that we don't have any flooring up here. We've just got some spare bits of carpet that fit nicely at the moment until I pick what stair runner and carpet we're going to have upstairs. But yeah, we can then go into this room, which is going to be the guest room. It's such a beautiful room. It's really bright and it's spacious and it looks lovely. At the moment it's a bit of a kind of dumping ground over there. A few things I need to sort out there, and then the baby's pram and stuff all boxed up over there. But it's got a lovely big window, and then it's got these huge wardrobes, mirrored wardrobes. You get 3. and I'm just slowly filling them up with like home accessories. We've got like a Christmas one, and then suits and dresses and things like that that we don't wear all the time but take up quite a lot of space in our own wardrobe. So yeah, it's quite full, but really, really good. I'll see if I'll just open it and show you quickly. But yeah, it looks a little bit like this, like suitcases and stuff at the top and bits and bobs like that, but they're a really, really good size. Love them. So this eventually will all be decorated beautifully with a nice bed for guests, and I think I'm gonna put some paneling and things like that up in here and just let my creativeness shine, hopefully. We're also going to get some shutters upstairs on the windows up here too. Anyway, let's turn around. Going across the landing, in here we've got our like water tank. Yeah, it's huge, and we just basically shut the cupboard and leave it. But I think I might get a shelf put up here actually, and just then have like our towels and stuff stored, because it's a bit of a waste of space, and I like to make use of every nook and cranny for things. And then we come across to Olivia's bathroom, or the family bathroom. Again, this doesn't have any flooring, as we haven't picked what flooring we want to have yet. We are currently toying between these two options. They're a laminate, but they will do the job. I like that one, and Matt likes that one. So let me know in the comments below which one you prefer, because I'd love to know. This has got this lovely big unit in here. It's got a shower and a separate bath, which is fab. Perfect for like guests and stuff, but also perfect for the children. So yeah, well, Olivia's had a couple of baths in there. I think we've all had a bath in there now, actually. It's lovely. And then this got this huge mirror as well, which just lets in so much light. It's lovely. I've got some great plans for in here, like changing the radiator, putting up some units and shelves and mirrors and things like that. It'll look lovely once it's all done. And then if we come back out onto the landing, we take a turn in here. Now this is going to be the baby's nursery, believe it or not. We've only got 9 weeks to go until she arrives, and the nursery looks like this. Yeah, if we didn't move, I probably would have had it done when I was like 20 weeks pregnant, but hey ho, here we go. So if you do follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I picked this colour combination here. So I've got this wallpaper here from Cole & Son. I think it's called Cow Parsley. And then I went for a little green paint colour. So I've gone for little green, slate lime mid, and then underneath is slate lime. At the moment you can't really tell because it looks the same colour as the walls. But yeah, we're going to have the wallpaper across the back with some like high panelling. And then we're going to have panelling around the rest of the room as well, which will look lovely. Why is my camera not focusing? There we go. Okay, we're back. Yeah, she's just got all her bits in here at the moment that I need to sort out, and I'm itching to do it as well. I just really want to nest, like really badly. But her furniture has arrived. So she's got a wardrobe from the Cotswold Company that's going to be going over there in the corner, and then a chest of drawers similar to Olivia's that's going to be going along here. I've got a cot from John Lewis that I'm going to be putting along the wall with the wallpaper, and then a rocking chair that's going in the corner. I've gone for quite like neutral beige colours in here. I want it to be very different to kind of the style of our old house in this house. I want a lot more neutral colours rather than greys, and I think it will look lovely. I didn't really want grey in here anyway, so yeah, I think this will look super cute once it's done. Her light fitting should be arriving today as well, and then I'm going to temporarily put a Roman blind up in here too, probably with some kind of like boily curtains or something, just to add a little bit of texture. But it will look super, super sweet in here. And then if we go across the landing, you then come into the master bedroom. Obviously nothing is kind of done because we've only lived here 10 days. But yeah, this is how this room is looking at the moment. We've got our old furniture, and it all looks a little bit small in comparison to how it looked before. But regardless, the view here is amazing and there's just so much potential for this room, but I need to decide what it is that I want to do because I just cannot make a decision. I'm very, very torn on whether to have white again for the furniture or whether to have more kind of like wood colours with like lime wash wood or whitewash wood and just have it really natural. I just can't decide, so I'm leaving it, and for now it serves a purpose and we sleep well. It's very, very quiet in comparison to our old house, so yeah, it's lovely. Again in here, like the spare bedroom, we have these huge wardrobes. One side is mine, one side is Matt's, and the middle is currently empty. So eventually I'm sure that will fill up, but it's super handy to have those like floor to ceiling wardrobes are amazing. We've got our trunk at the end of the bed, and then here this is going to obviously be the dressing area. Need to get a new dressing table as well, and I'm going to put a nice big mirror above it and a lamp probably and things like that, and it will look so nice once it's done over there. I also have this gap down here and I can't decide whether to put a piece of furniture in it or whether just to have like a big piece of wall art or something. Let me know what you think again in the comments. And then off our room we have our ensuite. Again, this floor doesn't have any flooring because we haven't decided, like the family bathroom, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have the same, or one will have one and one will have the other if we can't decide on one that we both like. But I have been tinkering in here, but I've got out some of my like beauty products and done a little bit of styling just to make it feel a bit more like home. So I've got a ladder shelf that used to be in the family bathroom at the old house, but it works better in here. So we've got that there. And then some bits and bobs on the shelf. We've got some plans in here happening this week. When the flooring goes down, we've also got the electrician coming in and he is going to be putting some lights above here. He's going to take out this shaver point, which is just randomly placed, literally above the sink, like the most random place ever. And we're going to put lights either side, and then I've got a nice mirror from Neptune coming to go in the middle, which will look so nice when it's done. But I think the wait time on that is like March, so it could be a while yet before we truly know what we're going to do. Again, I'm going to put shutters up in here on the windows too. I am conscious it might make the room a little bit dark, but I just love the look of shutters. I think they look really classic, really classy, so it'll be nice in here when it's finished. Probably put a shelf and do a little bit of styling above the loo as well. And then my favourite feature in this room is the shower. Literally obsessed with the shower. It's a dual shower. You can't have them both on at the same time, but you can either choose to have it on the rainfall setting above you or just have a body wash, which I love. And then we've also got this really cute unit that I shared on my Instagram that we got from B&Q, and it fits perfectly in this corner, and we can just put all of our shower bits that we use and it just takes them off the floor. I think it was about £30 as well, so it wasn't too badly priced. And yeah, it looks great, and I'll keep you updated on whether it rusts or not, because lots of people ask me if it's going to go rusty. I don't know is the answer, but yeah, super cute. Love the ensuite. I've also got a like peg rail coming to go across here so we can hang up all these things that are hanging on the back of the door here. Yeah, it's gonna be very nice. I'm tempted to paint it in kind of more of a beigey colour again, keep it quite neutral, but we will see. It all depends on the flooring that we go for. But yeah, that is the upstairs of our new home.